Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future. And life's worth the living just because he lives. Happy Easter, everybody. That's a song, Because He Lives. Now, it's funny. It's written by the Gaithers, who I am not a fan of, but I am a fan of that lyric. Because he lives. Happy Easter. Yeah, no, it's. I was talking to my boys this week. We were talking about what's the most important thing in history, and we came down to the three things, which is Jesus' birth, Jesus' death, Jesus' resurrection. And so, out of those three, what's the most important? And it's kind of funny because you can't separate them, but you can. But if you had to, like, obviously he had to be born, yeah, but it's like his death is actually more important than his birth, in theologically speaking. But his resurrection is even more important than that, because Jesus dying, he died to take my sin. So he literally got put on a cross, nails driven through his hands and feet for my sin, and held there and took it and died. And doing that, dying, took my sin with him. But the problem is, if he just died and that was the end, then that's a one-time thing that doesn't carry over, that doesn't continue on. But then he lives. And because he lives, that means that that's done forever. That's over. It's like he's beaten death. It's over. And that means it's I can the phrase, because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Now, sure, I have fear sometimes, I do, but it means I just need to trust him more, because I know he holds the future. And life's worth the living just because he lives. There's this whole thing. Jesus didn't come to make good people bad. I know there's this thing sometimes Christians, they're judgy and all this. I am not a good person in many, many ways. He didn't come to make me a good person. Jesus didn't come to make good people bad. Jesus came to make dead people alive. And he died for us, and then he rose for us and invites us to rise with him. And it's an amazing, it's the biggest day in history. It's what the whole world is about. And, I have a friend who posted a thing yesterday talking about how she's so happy that there's no such thing as God, and that she's comfortable with that. And she has a right to believe that. And like, I have a right to believe what I believe, but it's just, it made me sad in so many ways, because I think she's missing out on the point of being here. Jesus came to make dead people alive. We've all sinned. We've all screwed up. Even the best of us, except Jesus. And then he took everybody's sin and got rid of it. Yeah, because he lives is super important. My wife's cooking turkey, or not cooking yet. She's preparing turkey in the other room. It's early in the morning. She got up and she's listening to a song called I Know My Redeemer Lives by Nicole Simons. And she loves that song, and I love that song. It's just, this is the biggest day in the world. This is the day we remember the most important thing that ever happened in history. If you don't know, look into it. Ask me, talk to somebody. It's like, talk to people who know. But we were separated, and Jesus came as the perfect Son and died for us and took all that away, and then came back so that we could join him and be with him and be perfect like him. We died with him, and we can raise with him. And that's what Easter's about. So happy Easter. Have some chocolate. Nothing wrong with chocolate, in moderation. But it's not about the bunnies. It's about the Jesus. It's about the Lord. You have an awesome day. God bless. Happy Easter. Thanks for watching.